Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Bloodborne. So, as promised, we are starting this episode off the right way, with a boss. Now, what's interesting is, remember, when we got to this area, we were met by that idiot spider, Patches, and he said, "Oh, amygdala," and we were grabbed by that weird creature. And if we look up, walking into this boss room, lo and behold, an amygdala. Now, this is obviously, not obviously, but this is a kin, meaning it's a great one. And so it's very weak to bolt damage. But due to, like, the nature of this boss is actually hard to hit if you are using certain weapons. The head is what you want to hit. But luckily our weapon has overhead since it's a hammer. And you want to use this to hit the head and like the arms and whatnot, since they are off the ground. A pistol is also very good here for dealing with this. Kin is also very weak to thrust damage as well. And that should be a visceral attempt. And what I did there is I hit them with a strong attack and then transitioned into the visceral so that I got more damage off. Alright, I want to put... Don't hit me, please. Oof. Risky. I don't think I'm gonna buff because I think I'm just really, really close to like dealing with this thing. Kapow. And this is what we can do. We can just go ahead and finish it off with this. And say goodbye. And that was amygdala. Knowing what to do makes the fight, once again, leagues easier. So, don't hold it against me for shredding that boss. It's just knowing what to do. Makes everything easier. Knowledge is power, folks. Especially in video games. That's why I've always wondered why, you know, like, why do people, like, come against video games, like, so fervently? Your knowledge and your efforts and your farming and whatnot always pays off, unlike IRL sometimes. I mean, you can put in all the time and effort IRL, and sometimes it still doesn't really pay off. So it's just kind of strange to me why some people like just come against video games with a passion. You know? I'm not trying to get too like deep into serious stuff, but it's just a little strange to me. Yeah, I'll buy another bolt paper, why not? Alright then. So this might be 1 or 2 levels. Level. Also, I apologize because I didn't bow to you last time. Just 1. I want more health or more damage. Well, that's 3 more damage. I think I'm gonna go with damage. Alright.
Farewell,
and farewell to you too. I won't forget you this time. There you go. Be kind and be courteous. Alright, so with that being said, physical damage reduction. Oh! Actually, I'm actually going to swap a rune because we got a rune from Shadows of Yharnam, and it's called Blood Rapture. And that is very, very, very useful when you can consistently land parries, because they will heal you. So we're going to use that for the next enemy, and that will be rather useful. And this... Oh, wait, this isn't... No, that's not Canehurst. This is Canehurst. There we go. So yeah, that was amygdala. Complete destruction. It's a shame because I can't listen to the music with you guys, but it is what it is. Hopefully you guys can enjoy. We'll both enjoy once I figure out why in Oblivion it is like this. You know? But hey, it's fine. I've played Bloodborne so much I can practically listen to like the sounds. I can mentally like recall the sounds, like darn near every single one. So I'm just listening to them mentally. Alright, you piece of crap. I don't want you shooting your little darts at me. Don't you hit me. Are you kidding me? Oh! I gotcha. If you're wondering why that hit so hard, it was because it was a charged R2, and he was falling, so if you are in a falling state, you take counter damage. Beautiful. Alright, so we're gonna head up this way. And, go this way. Come on. This is a rather interesting, mechanic as well, because it's basically, from what I can understand, it's like forced fall damage. Even if you were to land, like, on, like, say that rail right there, you know, like this, you still take fall damage, so it's basically kind of like you have to heal, you know? I mean, you don't have to, but still. Take forced damage, because you usually want to start a boss at full health, you know? It's not that big of a deal, though. Like I said. Alright, so this is the other boss. The boss that usually gives people a lot of problems. I can understand why. He's very, very annoying. I don't really care for him. You know, for me, it's mainly like the constant, like, mystical, magical bullcrap that he spams. And, he's not that interesting. His weapons are cool, though. Really wish you could get his weapons. Wait, what the... Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that what I think it is? Is that the lantern? Hold up. Guys, I have never... In all of my hours of playing this game, if that's what I think it is, I have never noticed that. I believe that that is literally the lantern right behind the boss, and it's visible. Alright, we'll have to see after I beat him and light it, though. If it changes, then that is the lantern. I've never noticed that. I just saw that, I was like, wait, is that a part of the background, or... I think that's the lantern, though, because, you head up the stairs after you beat him, and... Wow, I never noticed that. Good night. Alright, cutscene time. You're looking like you could use some food there, pal. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and activate hyper mode. You want to run past this crap, roll through this, and use hyper mode to gain a bit of an advantage. Alright, go ahead and... trying to build as much beasthood as I can, just so that when I can backstab, I can get the most. You want to look out for that. Dodging towards him is really the way to go. I hate that he constantly backs up, though, because what that means a lot of times is, Alright, so he's entering a mode where he will activate armor if you allow him, so you really don't want him to. So you want to backstab him, but he will usually fly up. He didn't do it this time. Oh, yes, he did. Now, you can actually, look up to know where he is. Like, roll... and get behind him every time. Now, let's see if he does it this time. Yeah, you see? You can look up, and that usually throws people off because, like, they're like, how do I find him? Well, you actually just have to aim your camera up, and, you can really wreck him that way. Because if he keeps doing that, you know, then, you can usually get a free backstab nearly every time. If I didn't suck, you see? You piece of crap. It's so good. It's so good to do that, because If he will literally like spam the heck out of you. And we didn't break the throne. Voila. So is that what I thought it was? And can you only see that beforehand or something else? Go ahead and light this lamp. Okay. Crown of Illusions. Alright, I'll go ahead and read that for you. I'm not necessarily going to be reading all items. I'm just reading certain key items for you. One of the precious secrets of Cainhurst, the old king's crown is said to reveal illusions and expose a mirage that hides a secret. And so Ligarius donned the crown of his own volition, determined to prevent a single soul from stumbling upon the vile secret. Hint, hint, vile. What visions did he see sitting serenely upon his new throne? Basically saying that in order to get somewhere, you need to put the crown on. Look at that, though. That has to be the lantern. See? But when I ran over here, I didn't see it. But is it still there? That is the lantern. Look, you can visibly see that that's the lantern. I've never noticed that in all of my time playing this game. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Alright, I'll put that on. Watch. Let's just make sure with the change. Well, sorry. Talking over cutscene. Although it's not that wow, you know. Okie doke. Now that that's done, we can put this back. Okay, so you actually can't see it after the change happens, though. Because, obviously, this gets like that. Oh, gosh. Please don't rain. Don't thunder on me. Please. Alright. Never noticed that, though. Alright. Go ahead and take this. This is definitely the lantern I was telling you guys about, but it's too bad we can't see it now that the castle's illusion is done away with. Unopened summons, you want to take this. Now if you approach her...
Such impudence. Defiled are we, yet still queen. We shall not give audience to an ill-mannered beast.
In other words, she's an uppity prick because she thinks he's high and mighty.
Visitor. Moon-scented hunter. I am Annalise, Queen of Castle Cainhurst. Ruler of the Vilebloods, and sworn enemy of the Church. Yet our people are murdered, and we are prisoner to this wretched mask. What is it thou art in search of?
Basically, you can swear oath and you'll join her covenant and you will get access to some weapons and whatnot. And that's pretty much all that there is. Other than that, she's pretty, what's the word I like to call? Yeah. Skanky, pretty much. And I'm really not interested in uppity people. I really don't care for uppity people. I don't like arrogant characters in like any kind of game or movie or anything. It's just ugh. Like I could easily obliterate you. Usually like the arrogant characters are like so high and mighty, and usually they're not even the most powerful characters. Whether it's like in a video game or a movie. And I'm like, dude, you get bodied. Why are you acting like you're so cool or something? You know? Anyway, we are going to do a little something that'll fix that arrogance up pretty good soon enough with the unopened summons. Alright, I need to level up. Alright, 2 more levels. Yeah, alright, 30 strength. Definitely. Alright, and thank you. Greatly appreciate your assistance. So he took care of Ligarius and Amygdala. Hopefully I mean, I don't know if I did the best job there. You guys are probably like, that's pretty easy looking. That doesn't really give us tutorials. And I gotcha. I gotcha. Oh gosh, it's lightning. Please don't do me dirty, lightning. Please don't do me dirty. Hopefully, at least I can just finish this episode at least before anything happens. So with that unopened summons, what we can do is we can give it to a certain NPC, and he will give us items, and he will give us a rune, Covenant rune. And since I'm not going to be going after another one that I usually use, because it's just kind of out of the way, and I don't really want to deal with it, we'll just get this one. It's still equally useful though. Alright. He should be this way, actually. So we go ahead and head over here. Come on. Do. And we go this way. Yeah, it's this way. It's this way. Is he getting up? No, it's not getting up. When you got up, you were gonna get obliterated. Okay, and we wrap all the way around here and get old Alfred here. And you give him unopened summons.
Is that the sigil of Canehurst? I've heard tell of Canehurst nobles and their amusingly pompous invitations. Wonderful. I thank you profusely. I will depart immediately, but first, a token of my gratitude. I feel my master's hand at work. Praise the good blood, and let us cleanse these tarnished streets.
Oh no. I hope you guys cannot hear that. Who shoots fireworks in rain? These people, man. I literally said that like in the past 2 episodes. But for some reason, people are like, oh, I got a great idea. I'm either going to shoot my gun or fireworks in rain. For whatever reason, that's what I want to do. Alright. So now that we gave him those summons, he's obviously going to be heading to Canehurst. I've heard rumors of Canehurst nobles and their pompous. Yeah, I feel you. Although the sight that we are going to see right now is rather interesting, to say the least.
Master, look! I've done it! I've done it! Smashed and pounded and grounded this rotten siren into fleshy pink pulp. There, you filthy monstrosity. What good's your immortality now? Try stirring up trouble in this state. All mangled and twisted, with every inside on the outside for all the world to see. Oh, you, is it? Look at this. Thanks to you, I've done it. Well, isn't it wonderful? Now Master can be canonized as a true martyr. I've done it. I have. I've done it. I have.
Guess he fixed her up good. But look at this. Still moves. Nevertheless, she's gonna stay just like that. Now, if you go back to Cathedral Ward, after he makes some queen pancakes, you can go. Well, I should be like ground queenie, like ground turkey, ground queenie, I guess is what you could call it, or ground vileblood. I hear that's pretty good with a side of mashed potatoes. So you go over here and go back to that statue where we first met him, and you will find come on, bloodborne. Come on with the loading screens. You see what I mean? Kind of brutal. This is 3. I said sometimes Bloodborne can be brutal. That was 3. What? Yeah, I don't want to return. Alright, so let's go and head there where we first met him. And, yeah. Oh wow, that dog saw me, huh? Excuse me. Excuse me. Are you still following me? Alright, you better back off. And he is dead. Now, judging by the position of his hand, it appears as though he stabbed himself. He returned the crown of illusions, despite us being the ones who have it. And in his eyes, well, he is now a martyr. Very, very, interesting stuff, I guess. Alright, let's go ahead and head back to that lamp. Go back to the Hunter's Dream and insert that into the rune slot. Okay. Put this into the rune slot. Oh yeah. Oh, wrong spot, wrong spot. Over here. Vial recovery up, meaning that your vials heal you more. So, nice. Oh yeah, and we can actually sell the Crown of Illusions, because it's once you unlock the area with it, you don't necessarily have to have it in your inventory, and it sells very, very good. 35,000. So that gives us another level in which we should be able to. Actually, that should be 2, maybe. Yeah, 2. See, 30, 30. Yeah, so more damage, I guess. Yeah, more damage. That'd be nice. Alright. Oh, wrong side. Thank you. Appreciate that. Alright, guys, so this is where I'm probably going to end it. We just went to kill Amygdala, and that went very smooth. We went to kill Ligarius, that went very smooth, and then we took care of Queen Annalise by giving Alfred the unopened summons, and he made some good old-fashioned ground vileblood. Too bad he did not have mashed potatoes to go along with all of that meat. However, that is all that I have this time around. When we come back, we will deal with that boss back in Bergenworth and continue on from there. As always, rate the video what you think it deserves. Tell me what you want to see in the future in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time back in Yharnam.